Hi, how's it going? My name's Donkey Gonky. You can call me Jackson, and today we're gonna be ranking every single Lego Pirates of the Caribbean minifigure. Let's go. I don't want to waste your time. At number 43, there are 43 of them. The regular skeleton, which there's nothing to say about this one. Look at it. There's not much going on. I mean, it has like the special arms that are like a ball and socket joints, but it's nothing special at all. That's that. Okay, so might be controversial to put a one of the Jack Sparrow minifigures on the second to last place, but hear me out. Look at the undershirt. It's like the wrong shade of white compared to the sleeves. And I feel like even if it was the right shade of white, it wouldn't look good still. It's not a good print. It does not look good at all, in my opinion. Also, he doesn't have the hat, and that any Jack Sparrow minifigure that doesn't have the hat is automatically a little bit worse than ones that do. Next, there's the coachman. He's not bad. I mean, my main problem with him, honestly, is the fact that he has that stupid, like, groin piece. It should be the same color as his pants, but it's not. I don't know why they did that. Um, I mean, and the prints are kind of basic. Yeah, nothing special. Then there's Karina. Very, very basic, and just I can't even describe why. She just doesn't look right. She doesn't look like she should be from this theme at all. Ugh. I don't want to talk about it anymore. I don't. I'm not a fan of the fifth movie, by the way. I've never seen it. Don't intend to. Heard bad things about it. Just from the clips I have seen, doesn't look nearly as good as the ones before it. Next, we have Henry. Same thing as Karina. Not the best prince. Just doesn't look right in kind of an indescribable way. Just no. Get it out of my face. I don't like that. No. Stop it. Go away. Then there's this could be controversial. Serena. Yeah, this low on the list. Truth be told, never been the biggest fan of the mermaid minifigures. It's something about the way their torso has the scales stop near the like connection point between the tail and the torso. I wish it was all scale, like the how it like turns to like half skin, half scales there. I don't like that. I've never liked that, honestly. I think it should just be all scales there. It shouldn't have that weird like half and half point where it's like faded or something. I don't like it. And yes, I'm putting the green mermaid above her. I'm not apologizing. Then there's the blue soldier, as I like to call him, because he has the blue shoulder thingies. Probably the most basic minifigure of all these, not kind of the skeleton. Um, there's really not much going on with him. He has a good hat. The torso printing is nice, but he's super basic. He looks like he come on. You could slap him in any like castle, and he would fit in just fine, like a castle set. And yeah, I mean, look at him. There's really not much to say. And here's another probably controversial one that should be like maybe one above the skeleton. We have the orange torso skeleton masthead from the Queen Anne's Revenge. Bite me. I'm not taking it. I'm not going any lower with it. I am a big fan of that transparent torso piece. I really like that. That's all it is. It's just I like that piece. I like the transparent orange. Looks good. Bite me. Then we have the gold soldier, as I like to call him, because of the gold shoulder thingies. Go figure. Um, like same thing with the blue soldier. A little more detailed, much better face printing with the beard and the stubble, but like also not that much going on. Doesn't deserve to be really any higher than this, in my opinion. Uh, then we have the green mermaid. I Same exact problem with Serena. I just don't like how it kind of like does that weird thing around the waist with the scales like fading. But I like the green more. I like the face print more, and I like the blonde hair more. So yeah, we have Elizabeth, which I've always been surprised there's only one version of her, with being such an incredibly prominent character throughout all the films. She's only got one minifigure in the Isla de Muertos set, and it's not bad. It looks fine. It's just like it's nothing to write home about really. I mean, she's just like, you know, a girl. She's not a pirate. If they gave her one of her like um different outfits, like the kind of things you see in the Pirates of the Caribbean Lego game, like how she's summoning that, like her pirate costume and that'd be cool. But it's just like her in a regular red dress. It's nothing really to write home about. It's not bad. It's just not great either. Then we have Philip. Okay, side tangent. Why does he sing in the game? If you've played the Lego Pirates of the Caribbean video game, God, I can't talk. Lego Pirates of the Caribbean video game. This guy sings to break like ice and glass, which is a trait shared by Serena. Why does he do that? I that like they really took a lot of creative liberty there with like in the game he's like some super bad singer. I don't understand. It, Minifigures decent is just like very generic looking. It's nothing to write home about. Just like Elizabeth, it's just Philip. Here we have Will Turner. Will Turner is quite possibly like the best looking minifigure compared to his in film counterpart. Like that is a very good resemblance of the actor. I mean, that's all I have to say really. It's just like really captured likeness incredibly well there. Next up, I'm sure there's also gonna be one that might make someone angry. The skeleton Jack. One thing about this ruins it for me. It's the skeleton face is really good. I love it, but the neck or the part of his chest or neck you can see on his torso piece and his hands are both skin tone. I just ah ah and like I know that you can flip the head around. It's like normal Jack, and then it's the two-sided head. But they should have just made it all skeleton Jack so they could make the torso white and the hands white. Like obviously you can switch out the hands to white on your own, but that doesn't really count. And even if you do that, the torso still kind of ruins it. How it's still flesh tone. You really should be all skeleton. Like someone we're gonna get to later is an all skeleton version of himself with the curse thing. Next up we have Privateer Barbosa. I mean, yeah, he's decent. I do enjoy the like the gold trim. The peg leg is nice. The peg leg is very nice. I love that. The hat is also very nice. Although, I mean, let's be real with ourselves. Does anyone alive prefer this version of Barbosa to his actual pirate form or the skeleton form? I mean, I certainly don't. Next up, we have Norrington. The detail in this guy is genuinely really nice. The printing is absolutely on point. It's really good, and that's all I can even say. The printing is just really, really good on the torso and legs. Next up, we have the Silent Mary masthead. Once again, from the fifth movie, don't really care. It looks decent enough. Not a big fan of the face, but honestly, what I would have preferred is if it was just a blank head instead of like an actual female face. I think that would have looked better. Call me crazy. Next up, we have the Yao Man zombie. I don't know how to pronounce that. Um, Sorry if you're a Yeo man. I'm not sure what that even means. um, I mean, he looks decent. He just, I mean, he's not. He doesn't really hold a candle to the other two zombies, the gunner and the quartermaster zombie. Definitely the worst of the three in my opinion, but he's not bad. He's just the worst of the three in my opinion. Here we go with the face paint cannibal. Not a big fan of the face paint. I kind of like the guy with the clean face, and also how he. I'm not a big fan of how they made him fat. Like if you look on the printing on his torso, he's got like a pregnant stomach on him. It's like why do they do that? I mean, if he's a cannibal, shouldn't he be like more along the lines of starving or something? I don't know. Moving on. Here we have Gibbs. Gibbs is only this high because of the sideburns. That's the only thing that's like moving him up from like down in the depths of like Henry or Karina, because he is pretty basic. I mean, look at him. He's not got that much going on, but just God, the face print with those sideburns is just phenomenal. I love it. And here we got my boy, the no face paint cannibal. He got the no face paint, and he does a bit more crunches. As you can see, he's got some well, not abs, but he's not fat, so that's cool. That's all I can say. Then there's the gunner zombie. This guy is just he's pretty cool. I love the eye patch. Very nice, like post-apocalyptic look to him. Like here we got what I refer to as a blue Jack because he's got the blue vest, I suppose. No hat, nothing special at all. And here's where we kind of get into like all the Jacks, well, nearly all of them. Yeah, he's got nothing special going on whatsoever. No hat, no brown jacket. It's just stupid. Um, Next up, we have the Chief Jack. I mean, the exact same thing, but different head printing with those cannibal makeup stuff. It does look good. I love the eyes, but it's still nothing to really write home about. I've heard more people give it props than I have. That like some people really like this like headpiece. It's decent, but it's nothing to really write home about. I mean, we're at the middle of the list. It's average. Next at number 19, we got Blue with Hat Jack, as I like to call it, because he's got the still no the brown jacket, but he has the hat. And yes, I do like just with the hat more than that special makeup. The hat really sells the like I said before, the hat really sells the Jack Sparrow minifigure. Without it, it doesn't look right. Next up, we got Jacket Jack. He's just got that brown jacket, no hat, but well, we're getting to that. And we interrupt this Jack Sparrow minifigure compilation to bring you the Cook minifigure. You were probably wondering why this guy's so high on the list, and I have no idea either. I like it. The printing on the legs with the like utensils is really nice. I do like that a lot. The For some reason I really like the beige or tan hat instead of like a black or brown hat. I think that looks really good. The face, I'm not a fan of the face. The like his like cheekbones. Not a fan of that, but I do really like the printing on his torso and legs, and the hat looks really nice. And here we got the jacket and hat Jack. And look at him. He's got the brown jacket on. He's got the hat. Oh, he's all set with his effects, as he calls it. That's a good minifigure right there. That is the best of like the regular Jacks. We're getting to there's if you're familiar with the minifigures, there's one of the Jacks left, and we're getting to that. Don't worry. Don't you worry about that. Next up, we have Santos. Not a fan of the Ninjago esque like ghost leg piece. Not a fan of that. I mean, like it can look good, not just the piece itself. Just like in Ninjago, it works. It just in this, not so much. It doesn't look the best, in my opinion. Next up, we got Magda. Love the leg. I absolutely adore the clear leg. Not even transparent, clear. Love that. One of my only problems with him is super minor. I don't like the fact that he looks like he has like a pouty lip with his face print. Not a fan of that, but really good minifigure. Next up, we got Salazar. I don't know how to feel about like the emo haircut. I know that's how he looks in the movie, but it's just like in a minifigure form, he looks like he's like about to attend like a concert or something. It looks good. I mean, I'm not knocking it. Just I don't like the hair looks good? Question mark. I don't know how to feel about it. Anyway, we got the quartermaster zombie. Love the face and torso print. I mean, that's all he has going for him. Everything else is just generic. I love the tattoos. I love the key on the necklace. The just like the weird zombie face on him looks really good. It's a good minifigure. That's all. Next up, we got the second most expensive one, and probably a lot of people's personal favorite. We got Angelica. When I found out that her face is unique to her, and like that face print has never been seen again, I I'm so surprised by that to this day. Like, it's a very generic face print for a girl minifigure, but it's the only time it was ever used. And it is really cool that the hat and hair is one piece, kind of like a Jack with his hat. Looks really good. The torso print is also really good and super good resemblance to the movie. And also, you can't forget the feather in the hat. That just looks great. Next up, we got Lazaro. Oh, oh, now that's a pirate. Like Salazar, Magda, and Santos don't look quite right in my opinion, but Lazaro's got it going on. He's got the eye patch. He's got that hat. He's got the gold trim on his coat. It looks really good, and the face print, like not even the eye patch, just like the actual face is really good too. Uh, yeah, and that's breaking our top 10 here. Next up, we got my personal favorite Jack Sparrow minifigure. If it's not yours, you're doing something wrong. The Voodoo Jack with the I believe he has slightly different torso and leg printing. I believe from the others, and just that face. Oh god, I love that wooden face with with the goatee and everything. If it was just like blank, it wouldn't be the same. But the fact that it still has like the eyes and the goatee drawn on it, I love that. I love the headpiece. Next up, we got Barbosa, and yes, I'm putting Skeleton Barbosa above Barbosa. Fuck you. I mean, what's not to love here? Leg printing is amazing. So is the torso printing. The face is, I mean, that's Barbosa. Fantastic resemblance. The hat, love the hat. The hat's probably the best part, honestly. And yeah, that's Barbosa. Next up we have Skeleton Barbosa, and I know what you're about to say. How the face is the only unique part of this. The skeleton body's been seen a million times. The hat's on the other Barbosa. But you know what? Fuck you. I love this. The face alone just is so good. The face print is amazing, and I love it. And this does what the Jack Sparrow skeleton minifigure does wrong. The entire body is a skeleton, not just the face. It looks so much better that way. So much better. Thank you. Thank you, Lego, for doing that. Really appreciate it. Next up, we got Bootstrap Bill. I mean, the torso with the barnacles and the starfish on the face, and that like his actual face, like the expression on his face, is really accurate to like how he's looking 99% of the way through the movie, looking all depressed and philosophical. Just really good. And that also the hat's a nice touch. Um, Next up we got my boy Scrum. Look at that face print. I mean, the leg print and torso print, how they blend into each other like that, really good too. But the face print alone, look at that face print. Tell me it's not immaculate. It's one of my favorite face prints in all of Lego. That's all I can say. Number 4, we got Blackbeard. Oh my god, this minifigure. I mean, every single part of him, including the sword, is unique except for his arms and hands, obviously. Legs, the torso, the head, the beard, the hat, the sword. Never seen again apart from him, as far as I know. And they're all so good. I mean, the beard alone. Oh my god. I'm one thing I don't know how to feel about. I think it looks good, but it's kind of confusing about how he has those 4 like strands of hair going off the sides of his face. I know that pirates had like they would do that with their beards and put like beads on them, but that's not how it looks in the movie. It's like they got the front of the beard right where it like goes straight down and it's kind of braided, but that's not how his beard looks in the movie. It doesn't have those parts on the side. I mean, but I'm fine with it. It looks just fine. Also the sword. I'm gonna fucking cream my pants over the sword. It looks so good. Totally unique to him, never seen again. Um I was surprised to learn that the sword is actually made of rubber. I wasn't expecting that. Uh and next we got the top 3. Number 3 we have Mechas. Oh my god. What an immaculate minifigure. Fucking immaculate. Look at him. The torso print with the sash. I don't know. And there's the real exquisite part of this figure, which is just the head and hammerhead piece that goes on the head, which just, oh my god, it looks so good, so accurate to the movie. Honestly, it's just like the detail put in, and also the molding on the hammerhead shark piece is really good. Like little in the printing, like the barnacles and the eye and everything. The molding, the actual shape of it is like it has the curves. It's not like a straight line. It's so good. And next up we have Hadras. Look, bet you know who's at number one. Is probably not like you and knew who's gonna be at number one at the start of this video. Uh, Hadras, one of my all-time favorite Lego minifigures ever. That shade of a green, and yes, I know that's not the shade of green he is in the movie. You don't have to tell me that. He's like a brownish color, but it just looks so good on him. I mean, that is one of my favorite Lego print colors, period. It's the reason that the original Bosk minifigure from Star Wars is my all-time favorite Lego minifigure because of that color. Oh god, I love that shade of green so much. Oh my god, the leg printing, the torso, the shell on the head, the like crooked toothy smile. It's so good. And at number one, we have my boy Davy Jones. Oh, oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's so beautiful. The beard, the tentacle beard mold is so good. It's unbelievable. The detail in the beard mold is so good. It even has these suction cups on some of the tentacles that you can see. It's, oh my god, it's so good. I mean, like the barnacle encrusted hat, the torso print, which you can't really see, just so good. Oh my gosh, just like the beard alone. I mean, that's the centerpiece of it. It is kind of a shame, I'll admit, that the legs don't have any printing, and how instead of like an actual like crab leg piece, they just had a regular peg leg, but it still works. And I love the claw hand. And also, something I find kind of funny is how, despite the beard being his mouth with his like whole anatomy thing, like his beard is like part of his mouth. It's coming off of his mouth. If you take the beard off, you can see that like the head without the beard, it still has a mouth on it, which kind of doesn't make sense. But I mean, I guess I suppose. And yeah, that about wraps